Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Kate if you're new here, and today I was really inspired and wanted to film this really pretty yellowy pink, I almost said fall, spring look. It's been really nice outside and I've been wanting spring to get here, so decided to film this. Let me know what you guys think. It's really pretty. Okay, so I already put on my moisturizer and I'm just putting on this Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost I got in my FabFitFun box, and this is actually going to be a first impressions of some of the products that I got in my Ipsy box and my FabFitFun box. So I just put that on my face, let that sit for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna just put on my moisturizer or my foundation. Just gonna put this on with a flat top foundation brush, how I normally do it. It's such a nice day outside. It feels just like spring. I actually have my window open, so I'm not sure if that's gonna affect the sound at all, but I guess we'll see. I love getting these little subscription boxes, especially the Ipsy, because you get to try sample sizes of all these products that I probably would never try, like Tarte. I don't have that many Tarte products. I think I have 2 or 3 Tarte products, and the only reason why I have them is because they've come in subscription boxes like that. And I also like it too, especially if you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on makeup, you can try high-end products, and if you end up really liking it, that way you test it out and don't have a full size of something you don't like. I like that if it's something that you do really like, you can splurge on it because you know you like it. I hate buying full-size products, especially if they're high-end, not knowing if you like them or not. So then I'm just going to go in with my Real Technique sponge. I'm just spraying some rose water on it. And I'm going to go over my foundation. I just like doing this because make sure that there's no smudge lines or brush strokes on your face. I do like to apply it with a brush though, just because I find you get better coverage. It doesn't waste as much product as on a sponge. And then I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face makeup. I'm gonna do my powder, my Maybelline loose powder. And I like to bake just under my eyes. I find when I bake the rest of my face, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I'm just gonna take this powder brush, set the rest of it. I always go through phases with makeup where like I just do like the bare necessities, like very little makeup, and then I'll go through phases where like I'm super inspired and want to play with different colors. And the Balm Cosmetics blush that came in my Ipsy box, and all this stuff that I got, I purchased with my own money. I'm not like obviously I'm not sponsored to talk about these products. I do love the Balm though. Balm Cosmetics. Put the blush on. And buy it at the drugstore. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's well worth it. Like, everything I've gotten from the balm I'm absolutely in love with. And that's just a really pretty rosy corally color. Really pretty. And then I also got this new Tarte palette, which I'm super excited about. I love getting Tarte. I get so excited when I get Tarte in these boxes. And it is the Tarte Pro Glow palette. It's really pretty. I was nervous when I got it because I've never used cream contour. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm blinding you guys. And 2, I was nervous about these highlighters, because I find in palettes it's so hard for me to find highlighter that's light enough because I'm so pale. I mean, they're not going to put super pale or super dark highlighters. They want to sell as many palettes as possible, but this stuff is awesome. And they're really pigmented. I do want to film a video. I have kind of an idea, because I tend to wear makeup that's on the natural side. I thought it'd be fun to do like full glam. Like, I've never done contour, like especially cream contour. I've never baked my whole face, like highlight with concealer and then do like full contour and see how it turns out. I thought it'd be fun to do that. Let me know if you guys want to see that. So now I'm just going to take this bronzer at the bottom. Oh, the highlighter that I used was this top one. It's Strobe. And then I'm gonna take the lightest bronzer shade in here. It's the bottom one, not the cream one, just the powder. And it's called Sculpt. And I tap it on my hand just because I'm so pale. Like, if it's a super bright color, that's the one thing with Tarte, is their bronzers, well, at least this other palette that I have the Tarte Clay Play palette. Their bronzers are super pigmented, so I always just brush off a little bit on my hand. And you can always go in and add more. It's just, I find it's hard once you put, it's always easier to add more, but it's harder to take away. Like, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face makeup how I normally do it. I'm gonna do the 3E. So 3E. And if you don't know where to put bronzer, you go like this, and wherever that line is, but make sure you don't bring it too close to your mouth because then it just ruins the illusion. So just go like that. Okay, so that's it for my face makeup. So I'm going to brush off the rest of that powder, the powder under my eyes, just to make sure. I like baking my under eyes too, because I don't know if you noticed, but I don't really use concealer. But I like this powder because it does have some coverage. Like, I feel like my under eyes are lighter than the rest of my face too, so I feel like it gives some coverage and it makes my under my eyes feel a little bit lighter. Take this, I'm gonna use 2 palettes. I have this palette by Maybelline, it's the Lemonade Craze palette. I use it all the time. And I got this, I added this onto my Ipsy box. It's Violet Voss Berry Burst, fun sized. It's such a pretty palette. Some pinks and some neutrals and plums. It's really pretty. I'm excited to use this. So I'm gonna kind of work with both of these here. So first, just taking this fluffy brush, I'm gonna take this color right here, Coral Punch, And this is just going to be our transition shade. Put that in my crease. And if you see me looking over in the corner here, I just have my makeup mirror. And I'm going to take the shade beside that. It's called Ice Pop. It's this bright pink. And I'm going to focus this on the outer half of my lid. I gravitate more towards the pinks and the plums when I want to play with color. I've noticed that. They're my favorite colors in general, but they're really fun to work with. And I feel like they look good. Not just with my skin tone, I feel like they look good with a lot of different skin tones. So that's just blended. I'm going to take this other fluffy, clean brush and just blend out that top line. And some people, you can either put tape here if you want like a really straight line, or you can go in with your beauty blender after, but I just kind of wing it. I don't have like super precise eyeshadow. I just kind of wing it. Now I'm going to take Lemonade Craze, this yellow right here, and I'm going to just put that on the inner half of my lid. Again, I tap it just so that there's not as much fallout. When I was younger, I used to get those LA Color little quads and had like bright eyeshadow. I used to wear bright eyeshadow when I was in middle school all the time. So this is kind of bringing me back to that a little bit. Just fun. It's fun to play with color here and there. And it's not really showing up as much on camera, but it's really pigmented. I find yellows are really hard to make, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the darker pink that we used, the Ice Pop color. I'm gonna drag this down just to the outer part of my eye, and then I'm gonna take that yellow and put it on the inner like third. I'm just using the same brush. I just wiped it off with my hand. I'm not really super high tech. Just to kind of break up, because I find it's like super like yellow and then super like pink. I want to take, I don't think these have colors per se. I'm gonna take this shimmery pinky color. And just kind of put that in the center just to break up the colors a little bit so it's not so like harsh. Not completely covering that yellow though. I want to keep that yellow. I kind of just go up over that yellow and a little bit beside. We do want to keep some of the yellow there though. Don't want it to look super like boxy and like unblended, you know? I'm just looking over in the corner in my mirror. And I'm just going to do my brows. And I got this liquid eyeliner in my box too. And I'm going to do that off camera just because I find it's easier to do eyeliner off camera because I'm not very good at eyeliner, so bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my eyebrows and I did the liquid eyeliner. I don't go like super, when I do eyeliner, I don't do like a super crazy cat eye or anything, just because I can't do that. So I just kind of did like a subtle wing and it actually didn't turn out too bad. Usually why I don't do liquid eyeliner or eyeliner in general is because it's so hard for me to make it look similar. Like one side will be like super thick, one will be thicker than the other, and then I try to fix it and then it just looks like big blobs on top of my eyes, but that doesn't look too bad. So I just did that and I filled in my brows a little bit. So now I'm just going to take my eyelash curler, curl my lashes. It's so hard to curl your eyelashes and put mascara on camera too. I'm just going to take this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It's my favorite mascara. I use it all the time. And I always scrape off the excess stuff just because I don't like it to look all clumpy. I'm actually really liking that liquid eyeliner that I got. It's really pigmented, like it's, and the tip of it, it's really easy to work with. It's not like super flimsy or anything. It's really awesome. I'm also going to put this on the bottom of my eye. Whenever I bring that eyeshadow or color down under my eye, I always like to bring mascara or put mascara on in general. I just find it makes the colors pop, makes my eyes pop a bit more. Mascara is one of those things that's super hard to do. Not so much on camera, just like without a mirror. It's super hard to do. I'm gonna just stop myself because whenever I put mascara on, I make like super weird faces. Never realized I really did that until I started filming. Sometimes I have to stop myself and just bite my lip so that I don't make weird faces. Okay, so after that, I'm just going to put on my chapstick. Chapstick I use all the time, the Vaseline Rosy. because I did a super bright eye look, I don't like to go super crazy on my lips either. I just like to do like a subtle gloss because I think it's just because I'm so fair. It looks super off balance if I do like a bright eye and then like a bright lip. I feel like I look like a clown. So I'm just gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie. It's really pretty corally rosy color. I'm super excited for spring. Like lately, it's been a really nice winter. Like, been really lucky. Like, we haven't had a whole lot of snowstorms. It's been more rain and wind than anything. Like for this past week, it's literally felt like spring. It's so nice. So nice. So then I'm just going to set my makeup. I should have done that before I put on mascara, but whatevs. I just used the the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. And that's it. And I'll give you guys kind of a close-up look in natural light, obviously, in a second, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so that's it. I just wanted to kind of give you a close-up in natural light. So it's really pretty pink and yellow tutorial. Spring tutorial. I think that turned out really, really pretty. I actually really, really like the liquid liner. I usually don't wear eyeliner, but I think it just makes your eyes pop. Like, it's really, really pretty. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys!